A bad 7-car crash on I-95 yesterday. Take a look at that. I mean, it was just horrific, and it could have been a whole lot worse if not for a pair of good Samaritans. News 8's Jess Scheinblum has their story and says the men's good deeds didn't stop after that crash.
I took the day out of work. My wife did too. We were on our way to Mystic.
Shared trauma has a way of bringing people together. In fact, it's the only reason these two men from Cheshire even know one another.
I was by myself going I-95.
Omar Montoya is an Army veteran and Jason Bodell is a detective with the Cheshire Police Department. Until early Monday afternoon, it may have appeared on the surface the only thing these two had in common was a shared hometown. As it turns out, they have nearly identical hearts.
Where we just saw debris go up in the air.
I knew something was going on.
In the southbound lane of Interstate 95 in Brantford, 7 vehicles plowed into one another. Montoya and Bodell were each driving in their own respective vehicles at that time, so without hesitation, both pulled over and jumped into action.
We both jumped over the wall at the same spot. Everybody was moving around in their cars. There was one guy who said, "I can't get out, but I'm okay." And I heard someone say there's kids in this car, so we ran down.
Bodell recalls assisting a 12-year-old girl named Riley Trainer with Montoya.
We did everything we could to try to get her out. I loosened her seatbelt up, and she took a gasp of air and started to cry louder, so, you know, it's a good sign. The only thing I could do is just stay in the car with her, make her comfortable, keep her head supported, until the fire department got there.
Trainer was taken to Yale New Haven Hospital, where she's still listed in critical condition. Unable to stop thinking about what happened to her, Detective Bodell says he made a trip down south and met with her family earlier today. Montoya says he plans to do the same tomorrow.
What was that moment like when you met with her family?
Emotional. I think they were stronger than I was at that point.
Montoya and Bodell may appear to be the embodiment of heroes, and while you and I may think that's a given, bring up the title to them, and the two are quick to pass along the praise to others.
I think everybody would have done the same thing.
The fire department, the EMS, those guys deserve a lot of credit.
Who knows if everything happens for a reason? Heaven knows Montoya and Detective Bodell were in the right place at the right time. In Cheshire, Josh Scheinblum.
I was just there to make sure she was okay.
News 8.
And if you can believe it, we're told that the West Haven Fire Marshal, Keith Flood, was also right there among those who just happened to be near the scene of that accident. He also joined in that effort to help before those emergency crews arrived. Pretty remarkable.
It really is.